Hey, what's up YouTube? How's it going? Sorry about the crazy hair. It's just one of those days. So I've explained what POTS is and how POTS affects me. And I also suffer from another syndrome. It's called dystonia. Dystonia is a neurological movement disorder. So there's a part of your brain that processes the signals that your muscles give off. So to walk, right, your leg muscles send signals to your brain saying to flex and relax to walk. So in my case, I can go probably about a week and I'll be fine. And then every so often, I'll have what I call a dystonic episode. So these episodes present like seizures. It looks like I'm having a seizure, but I'm not. It's just my body kind of resetting, as we like to say. So I'll have what looks like this seizure from anywhere from 5 minutes to the unfortunate 2 hours. This has ended me up in ambulances and hospitals numerous times over the past 4 years, and it's really still been a big puzzle piece that's missing. We think it's dystonia, and some of it sounds like dystonia, but still some of it doesn't add up. So the reason why I don't talk about it too often is because there's still bits and pieces that are missing to fully answer and explain these seizure-like episodes that I have. So my POTS is answered, and I've learned about POTS, I've accepted having POTS, but I still have this chunk of my life which still has a question mark on it. What are these seizure-like episodes exactly? Why do they happen? What can I do to prevent them? Those are things that I still haven't learned and we still haven't discovered. That is why I'm hoping to get down to the States to see Dr. Grubb again in hopes that he has some new answers for me and just more information. I also wanted to talk about treatments. So what do I do to treat my POTS? Well, help my POTS. There's no treatment. And what else do I take? So an average typical treatment for POTS patients is IV treatments. So for those of you who don't know what an IV is, it's a microscopic straw that goes into your veins. So it is inserted by a needle, and it's like a little itty bitty straw, and that's how they get the IV saline, which is technically sterile salty water, if you look at it that way, and they put it in you so it hydrates you super fast, and it's way more easier than just drinking. You could never drink that much water and have it absorbed. So I have 2 liters every 2 weeks. So the reason why I get IV saline is to help create pressure in my veins. So because my body with POTS doesn't know how to get the blood from my toes back up to my heart, that's why the saline creates pressure so my body doesn't have to work so hard. I also take baclofen for my dystonia. It's actually a muscle relaxant used to with MS patients actually, and I use it for the unusual use for my dystonic episodes, as well as I take DDAVP. Now it's a unique word for basically a medication that helps you retain fluid longer. So with POTS, I dehydrate insanely fast, which is why I am in the hospital every 2 weeks for IVs, because those 2 liters are already way gone and I need to be refilled. So the DDAVP actually helps just prolong the fluid staying in me. And for some reason, it also helps with swelling. So instead of my stomach swelling out to hold water, the DDAVP makes it stay in my tissue so my stomach doesn't swell as bad, which is great. And so that's about the treatments that I have for POTS. Other things that I do are I try to walk every day. I did mention this in another video, but it's true. A bit of exercise every day does help you get going, and it is tough. Some days are really tough. Today I laid in bed until noon, and just to find enough energy to get out and do something today. So the fact that I did something is huge because I don't have energy, because I have a headache that makes me feel like my head's going to explode. But just because I don't feel good doesn't mean that I can't try to do something. And the fact that I tried to do something will hopefully not make me as bad tomorrow. So coincidentally, as I'm talking about my IV therapy, I actually have treatment tomorrow. So fingers crossed I don't get poked too much and hopefully everything goes well. The nurses there are great, and you couldn't ask for anything better than a great environment. There's one thing that I think all POTS patients or caregivers, friends of POTS patients should know about, purchase, whatever. It is this book. It is P.O.T.S, Riding the Waves of Dysautonomia. So this book is basically like a handbook. There's information on everything. There's stories of a mother and her 2 daughters with POTS. Actually, that isn't too common to have 2 siblings in one family with POTS, as I've heard, because POTS is already on the, I wouldn't say rare side, it's just more on the uncommon side. So one thing that's in this book that I love is there's a whole chapter on you know you have POTS when. And I just had to share them because they're hilarious. So I thought I'd start sharing 1 or 2 in every video just to add some extra humor. So, you know you have POTS when you have the medical terminology to pass medical school at 19. You know you have POTS when you have enough material to be a stand-up comedian. Only problem, you can't stand up. So hopefully you got a good laugh. Thanks for watching. Please like, maybe subscribe, share with all your friends. Bye.